Welcome back. Well, you may have seen the Aflac duck, but you've probably, I don't know, ever seen it quite like this.
Not like this. Our feathered friend has gotten a little makeover that's helping kids who are living with cancer in a big way, and I got a chance to find out what makes this duck so special. Check it out.
My special Aflac duck is a social robot designed from the ground up to help children with cancer cope with their chemotherapy treatments. We spent over a year working hand in hand with the Aflac Cancer Center, and we spent time with over 100 families there and 35 doctors to create something that's not just cool, but that's meaningful and can have an impact. And I'll share just a few ways in which it works to really help children cope. The first is something called medical play. So the duck comes along with a chemotherapy port that kids attach right to the duck's chest so that when they're receiving chemo, their ducks are right by their side going through the exact same thing. And we actually know from other research in the field that this type of medical play can help reduce stress for children with cancer. Another thing that we learned in our research is that these young kiddos actually have a really hard time vocalizing their feelings, articulating to their caregivers what's happening. So we designed a set of discs that we call feeling cards, each one with a different face on them: happy, silly, scared, mad, nauseous. And when kids tap these discs to the duck's chest, the duck behaves with that feeling. And in our time at the Aflac Cancer Center, we've seen kids use these feeling cards to help communicate to their parents, to their oncologists, to their child life specialists, and let them know how they're feeling. And what's unique about this is that it uses a language that speaks directly to children, tactile play.
Oh, I love this. This is amazing. And Catherine, look, just look at those kids' faces. It's obvious why Aflac would want to do this, but talk about what went into this.
Well, it's a natural extension of our long-term commitment to pediatric cancer. We have had a 22-year partnership with the Aflac Cancer Center in Atlanta, Georgia, and during that time we've donated more than $122 million toward research and treatment of childhood cancer. And my special Aflac duck is just a beautiful extension and another way to help these wonderful children.
This is cool. This is really neat. I want to hear more. So Aaron, tell me, where the idea, you own this idea? Did you create it? Where'd the idea come from?
So my company, Sproutel, we're a small team of really dedicated individuals. We call ourselves a patient-centered research and development workshop because we develop technology like this directly with patients. In fact, our first product, Jerry the Bear, is a comforting companion for children with type 1 diabetes. And we created Jerry after seeing kids with type 1 diabetes actually taking care of their stuffed animals and of their toys as if they also had type 1 diabetes. They'd inject them, they'd prick their fingers. And what was happening is that kids were actually using imaginative play to act out everything that was going on in their lives they couldn't understand as a way of coping. So when Aflac came to us with this audacious goal, with this mission, can we bring the duck to life to help children with cancer? We set out on a research and development journey. And the first thing that we did is we went out and we talked to families. And we learned actually that kids with cancer do the exact same thing. They take care of their toys, their stuffed animals, administering chemotherapy, giving them sticks and pokes. And so we knew that this core insight that we were onto something, that we might be able to help children cope and help comfort them throughout their chemotherapy process.
Catherine, we only have a little bit of time left, but I know you guys are planning to get one of these ducks to every newly diagnosed child with cancer. Those are amazing, lofty goals, and I'm rooting for you to do it, but how are you going to do that?
Well, we're in discussions right now with Children's Miracle Network and the Children's Oncology Group, and we're very excited about the potential of having them help us fulfill this mission. But again, the point is we're going to put these into the hands of children at no cost to them and their families.
Very cool. Well done, you guys. I really appreciate what you're doing for all the kids out there who are going to benefit from this. Have a great time out there, and thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Curtis.
Thank you.
And for more information about that, visit aflacchildhoodcancer.org. And a special thanks to Aflac for what they're doing for kids with cancer. That's really cool.